Hi everyone, welcome to Hilltop View Journals. Today we're doing day 19 of RachandBella Crafts collaboration, My Daily Spread. And today we've also got Bella's Crafty Studios, trying to get my words out, and Little Nest Crafts. So links to their channels will be in the description box below. Please do go and check out their video. And this is what I am going to show you I made today. And I've tried to keep plenty of layers, but also keep the bulk down as much as possible because these will go nice and flat. I've used some dried flowers and I've used some elements from Rachel's kits and just a simple card that I had in my stash there and some leftover fabric from yesterday's prompt. So please do join me and I hope you will enjoy the video. I did have a plan and then I thought, no, Steph, I've got to make this simple. And I think that's part of a challenge when you're doing something for 30 days is to scale back your ideas and consideration for what you want to do. Because I was going to do some kind of pretty card that had dried flowers and everything on, and I was going to varnish it. It was going to take a while to dry, and I've got gesso on my hands again because I did the background, etc. And I thought, no, I've got stuff right in front of me that I want to use. And I've got this lovely little card that I am desperate to use. It's so pretty. It's bluebells and I love the colour. I just love everything about it. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to use this card and I can decorate around it. And what I'm also going to do is use scraps from yesterday's prompt. So yesterday, just as a reminder, and just for any viewers that haven't seen my video for day 18, this was yesterday's. So I've got stuff still around me on my desk from that day. So I am going to do something similar. But it won't look the same, but I'm going to use the same scraps. So I cut out yesterday's flower from here. So I'm going to use this part. And the prompt is Botanical Layering. So my focal point is going to be botanical, and I've got some dried flowers and things to the side here, so that's going to be botanical as well. But I'm going to stick with a green and blue theme, and I'm going to use scraps because that's more important to me than the actual prompt right now. And I want to try and fit this on the page. And because of the size of my journal, I have to work fairly small because it's 5 inches by 5 inches. And yeah, I can't have something large sort of sticking out there. So I'm going to just, well, try and just create a little bit of ripping without actually losing any of the paper because I haven't really got that much of a piece to work with. Oh, I tell you what, actually, I prefer that one. Yes, let's work with that one. Because it hasn't got any pink in it. So I was kind of just trying to avoid the pink today and do a bit more blue. Because I've not got much blue in this journal, and Rachel's kits are a mixture of green, blue and pink. So I don't mind it being flush like that. So I like that. So that's perfect. And I've still got some other pieces here. I've also got some other kind of things that I can layer up behind it. Bearing in mind we need to keep this lightweight because it's getting quite bulky. Maybe not that. I've got my doily here, which of course I can always pop in. And yeah, so all I was going to do was some very simple layering. And pop the card in the middle. Bob's your uncle. That's what I was thinking. Of course, it'll probably be a little bit more complicated than that, but that's where I'm heading today. And we've now got next door mowing the lawn, so I really do hope you can't hear that on the camera, but if you can, I do apologise. So if it's not my husband, it's next door. Everyone is obsessed with mowing their lawns where I live. Everyone. Absolutely everyone. So I'm going for a very gentle crafting session again today, with the aim of just keeping up. I love blue and green together. I think it's so pretty. And I've got some of this as well. Now I've no idea in which direction I'm going in. I'm just playing and hoping that something speaks to me. Eventually. Now it might be that I need to just have a border around this. That might work a little bit better. So I'll add a little bit of glue. Yeah, okay, I like that. That is better. And a little bit of doily there. I think that's all the doily that we need. And I still think we need a little bit more, and I'm not too sure about this. I do quite fancy some of that, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure in which place to add it. But I quite like that there. Or I could go for some lace. Don't want that lace. I don't know, I've gone off that lace a little bit. Got this lovely grungy piece of, I think it must be a blouse or something. I like the idea of that being there. And, well, I've got these flowers now, so I was hoping to use these. But they will have to go on the card. Like that. And I've got quite a few examples here. Or I've got this lovely piece of dried flowers, which would probably be a little bit more robust, shall we say? And that's really nice. I like that. Maybe those flowers are a little bit too delicate. We'll put them to one side. Now, can I fit this in anywhere? Oh, it's quite bulky. It's... Oh, hang on. Can I rip it? I love the patina on it. That's the problem. Oops, I've ripped it completely. That works. Right. Now, before I stitch all this together, I want to just edge this a little bit. So I think blue and green together, it always gets me to do something fairly grungy. This is definitely going in the whole rustic look. Not too sure about that there. No, I don't like the lines. No, I can't seem to get that to work. No, I think when I pop that on like that, that will look all right there. But to me, it looks like it looks a little bit lost. So maybe I can use some of this doily. It's got a very pretty trim. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but maybe just something a little bit darker there. No, I think actually I need something even more darker. Good old piano paper. That is impossible to rip straight. That's it. That's much better. Okay, so I need to glue some of this together now so that I can then stitch. And I don't really want it to be in the center. I kind of want it off center. So I'm going to use some of this coal glue. Oops, too much there. And I think I'll glue this piece down here on the page. And remember, when you're doing something that's covering the whole of the page, or practically it is covering the whole of the page like this is, you can always create a lovely pocket and some hidden journaling behind, which is perfect. Okay, so just do a touch of glue there. I think that's, oh, hang on, come on. Right, if I hold it like that, then I should be able to take it over to my sewing machine. And I did want to put some of this faux tape on, so I might do that now. I'm hoping that the needle will go through it. Got glue all over my hands now. Okay, gently, gently does it. And I'm going to, am I going to go to the sewing machine, or do I want to add one more thing here before I stitch? I don't think that's going to make any difference to the stitching. So I will leave that for now, and I will go to the sewing machine. And you know what I need? I need some green. I need some green before I go to the sewing machine. Now you can hardly see the stitching, but there it is. And I am just going to darken this a little bit. And what I thought I would do as well is add some of this bit of thread there, just to give it a little bit more texture and layering, because we're going for the layered look. So I'm trying to think of ways of layering on the page but not creating too much bulk. That's the whole point of this one. So I like that, and I like the contrast with the blue, the light blue and the dark green. I think that goes quite well. And so we need to somehow put that on there. I was thinking of actually stitching it on. And I don't think I need this. Could maybe do something like that. I don't think I've got any smaller ones. That's not the right colour. Neither is that. See, that is the right colour for sure. I need to sort out all my doodling. Well, my whole space needs sorting out. It's an absolute disaster zone. Even though I have tried my best to tidy up a bit, it's not quite right. That is. Okay, we'll worry about that in a bit. Let us get on with the stitching. I do like using dried flowers. I think that is quite secure on there. And I have used quite heavy paper here in the background, so it makes it easier to stitch. Okay. So it's very simple. These are obviously going to get squished a little bit. Now, do I need that there? Yes, why not? Why not? It's another layer. I was going to try and use one of these as well, but these are like faux wax seals, but I don't think I need it. They can wait for another day. And don't forget, when you're doing something like this, I know I've got something bulky on the front, but you can always do some hidden journaling behind there. I'd love to put a tag in the back, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get this finished as it is. And I think I want to try and just put some creases in. And then glue this down. So I'll use the Kohl glue again and try not to get it everywhere. And these flowers do need a little bit of glue on them, unfortunately. It's like a delicate operation, trying to get this damn stuff out without it going everywhere. And I did want to try and use one of Rachel's labels. But I don't know if I've got any of the labels that are going to be small enough. Oh, hang on. That's really pretty. I really like that. I'd like to incorporate that somewhere. It's the little things, you know. It's just the little things. Okay, let's go with that. You could, of course, use your stamps. Oh, I'm going to go down here. That's it. It's finished. Actually, I just saw this butterfly and thought, oh, if that butterfly was just a little bit smaller, I honestly would use it. But I haven't got another butterfly. Oh, hang on, I have. Oh, look at this. Oh, shall I put that on there? What do you think, peeps? I'm going to ask my husband. We consulted and decided that the butterfly was too big. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is add this blue flower here as carefully as I can. Oh, I got glue everywhere. And just create another small layer. But there. Now I promise that this is finished. Proper promise. So I'm really pleased how this has turned out. I'm pleased that I was able to use a couple of dried flowers. I was able to use stuff that was lying around on my desk and also scraps from yesterday's prompt. And I just love the colour scheme. I just think it's muted and soft, and I wanted a contrast between green and something. So it was either going to be green and pink or green and blue. So I'm glad I chose the blue, because part of the challenge, I am challenging myself to use different colours throughout a journal, because I do tend to stick to the same thing over and over and over. So that's what I'm trying to do with this journal as well, is incorporate the colours that Rachel has got in her lovely kits and mix and match and trying to bring things together. So I hope you enjoyed this today. I took it slowly, and I certainly didn't rush the whole thing, and I didn't have an idea of how it would turn out, but I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the result. And I just want to check who else is on today. So day 19, And we have got, oh, Bella's Crafty Studio and Little Nest Crafts. And they will both have some amazing tutorials to show you as well. And inspired by nature, and we have done, let's have a look. Number 19, inspired by nature, botanical layering. So that was today's prompt, day 19. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video today, and also please do subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.